Good morning. Today, along with Andrew Voorhees, along with my partners Aurora Roundtree Vargas and Kevin Bellotti, are going to be taking you on a tour of the President's House at Centenary University and the front gate of Centenary University. This is the front gate of Centenary University. It is located at 400 Jefferson Street, Hackettstown, New Jersey. And this is the original president, what the university originally looked like prior to the Great Fire in the late 19th century. This is the initial design for the President's House. As you can see, it has a very Victorian feel, and this is what the house currently looks like on the exterior. Now, this is what happened in 2015, which was the Great Fire at the President's House. So as you can see, Centenary has a bit of a history with fires. Now, this is our current president, President Bruce Murphy, doing a press appearance for a university press release. The President's House has been host to five presidents between 1945 and 2015, the original President's House. This included Dr. Littell, who was, I believe, the first president to live there, and Dr. Luthwaite, who is still employed by the university to this day. As you can see, this is still the original house, and this is a mural that is located in the house. It is of four centenary students in the 80s, and the house was host to numerous guests, including Eleanor Roosevelt, who was hosted by one of the by I believe President Littell. And this is the current interior of President Murphy's house. As you thankfully after the fire, they wanted to keep an authentic feel. They gave it old looking furniture that would have been from around the time period when it was built. This is the interior of what it originally looked like around 1984, 1985. And this is some of the original furniture that was tragically lost in the fire. Again, this is the front gate. The house was built in 1945 from parts that were taken from Morristown. This is some of the heroic firefighters that were present during while the fire was raging. Unfortunately, they were unable to salvage the house. Again, another picture of the house of an exterior photo. This is what the house tragically looked like when it was destroyed from the inside. This is the interior photo of what it looked like after the fire. This is unfortunately they had to tear the house down as it was unsalvageable and it was subject to vandalism. They were able to build anew and were able to create a beautiful, almost exact replica recreation of the original house. This one being more fireproof and this one being ADA compliant, thankfully. The president's house was initially built in 1945, as the president did not have a residency at the university except for a room in one of the original dorm rooms. However, they took parts from Morristown and were able to not just build one house, but two houses, and the other house being the house next to it, which is still standing to this day. What this has taught me is that Centenary's history must be preserved, and hopefully we can avoid future damages.